I still see spinning. What is that? Did it start? What? Get out of here.
YAJ effect.
And the other time it's been
YAJ effect. YAJ.
Oh, somebody's still spinning. There it is. You ever notice it's been doing that with the song? Right after he says YAJ effect, it's still spinning. It's
Welcome to YA.
on YAJ Saturday. Thank you for new people who have joined in. Thank you for everybody who supported us. Thank you. Even though, we might have like 10 or 15, but the whole thing about it is, each week, we try to do the best we can on what little time we are given. We have Will Smith, we have and Buzz, we got Veronica Rose, we got
Antonio. It's Antonio.
I was in the middle of a joke, and then and Bradley in the back. God, can you believe that we are almost out of July already, moving on to August, and that's how many days away from Christmas? Thank you, Veronica Rose, for keeping up with the Christmas update.
No, Christmas, God. June 25th would have been 6 months, so now we have 5 months.
5 months left for Christmas, and ain't nobody getting.
And why are we counting that?
Because I feel like I'm going to be in the Christmas spirit.
Gifts. You just got your Christmas gift today.
All right. Love you kids and love you grandbabies. And today is the day that y'all found out that it is true. Regis Philbin did pass away. And when Veronica Rose, I said, before you say anything, let's Google it and double check, because last time they said Sylvester died and Clint Eastwood died. So Regis Philbin died at 88, clauses in his sleep in his home. So that is pretty sad. I thought the show was pretty cool. The reason why I chose the topic today, after we talk about what's the test we're supposed to take? Botulism?
Cognitive.
The cognitive test. The reason why I chose Marxism, the political, economic, and social principles and policies advocated. And the reason why I chose that, and you can look up the word yourself, is because of a baseball player who made that comment. The reason why he didn't, because honestly, I didn't know anybody nailed. Because for some reason, everybody seems to be very opinionated about Black Lives Matter. But no one is ever opinionated about the Ku Klux Klan, who spews a lot of hatred. Remind me if I'm correct, Antonio, when was Black Lives Matter formed? What, round about the Trayvon Martin era? Right. When Trayvon Martin died because of George Zimmerman, that's when we really heard of Black Lives Matter. But the Ku Klux Klan, who spewed, hung, raped, pillaged, terrorized every nationality since 1860 or more. And you say you're a Christian, but if you really was a Christian, you would also know your history of the Bible is that God did destroy the world 3 times. He did. He just swore he would, after this last one, he swore he wouldn't do it again. God also made sure that if you didn't follow his rules and regulations, that he did cripple you. Remember, everybody keeps forgetting about what the angel of death did. He did destroy. He did destroy. But the reason why I'm saying all this, because Marxism is based upon someone or something or groups that basically are political, economic, with social principles. That's the Ku Klux Klan. Their principle is they hate everyone but themselves. They're all about one race. They're all about basically going in one direction. That if it's white pride. And when we talk about this, we're so quick to throw all these other groups, Muslim, ISIS, MS-13. We talk about these other groups, but nobody wants to face the reality of it all. See, if I was to kneel for the flag, it's because either one, I can no longer stand anymore, or two, I'm tired. The comments that I read from what y'all said about him and his beliefs, what do you think Kaepernick was doing? So we just pick and choose what we want to really believe in. Because half of you claim y'all believe in God, but you really don't. Half of you want to use Jesus Christ as a crutch. Half of you claim you're not racist, but you are. I showed Veronica Rose a piece on what happened in Virginia, our hometown. You can watch my story. This is why I share this stuff. Because there's a whole lot of you either in denial, delusioned, or just simply think that, oh, well, since Trump is allowed to do what he wants, I'm going to do what I want. I've never seen it like this before. I really have never seen it like this before. How people are so opinionated. They are so opinionated, and they pick and choose who they want to be supporting. So it's okay. You're telling me that it's okay that innocent kids are being sex trafficked. You're telling me it's okay that there are innocent children being molested by the Catholic priest. You're telling me it's okay that it's okay to molest children. You're telling me it's okay to rape women, kill blacks in the middle of the street. It's okay, but one guy who doesn't believe because he said he read it, probably Googled it with Black Lives Matter, but yet I don't recall Black Lives Matter getting a noose and hanging somebody. Please tell me. When has somebody from Black Lives Matter, again, I tell you, Black Lives Matter did not start by Black people. When did Black Lives Matter ever go and hang somebody by a noose? And again, what hatred are they spewing? Because I don't understand what these people are fighting for everyone, not just Black lives, all lives. They're fighting for everyone, gay, straight, Black, white, Hispanic. But every comment I always see is from the same group that think they know it all.
Yeah, but my theory is if you think you know it all, what are you going to do if a white person or a person that, well, I don't know if you want to say gay, lesbian, whatever, comes to help you out, you're going to turn away and let yourself die because you don't want one of them helping you out? I think that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what is a true American. What is a true American? Because we all believe that we think we know, but do we? What's a true American? I'm trying to figure that one out because you call this man a true Christian. What's a true Christian? What?
Yeah. Those that go to church and say, oh, I'm a Christian, and you can go to church and you can see a lot of people that say I'm a Christian.
A demon can go to church.
You sure?
Yeah.
They don't walk through that door?
Yeah, oh yeah, they can go to
They
church
won't
too.
burn?
Why how you think they know how to recite the Bible?
Like a witch. I don't know how many of y'all. Hi, Ruth. Say hello.
I don't know that woman.
Will you be saying hello?
I don't know that woman.
You need to be an American and say hello.
I spoke to her.
Hey, you speak to her again.
I spoke to her. Hey, I'm just saying. Look, guys. Again, we have different subjects, different topics. We talk about different things
And different opinions.
But the one thing I want everybody to understand, because our audience, I'm finding out, see this later. Some of them don't watch it right now. Some of them do watch it right now, and a lot of people see it later because they look at me like, "Hey, man," I'm like, "What now?" But what I'm saying is this: I read your comments. I read all your comments, and it's just mind-boggling how it's the same people who make the same comments. It's like what I tell Veronica Rose. It's funny how when a black man kills a white person, how opinionated you are. Let's hang him, kill him, put him in jail for life.
Or send them back to
Africa. But when a white man kills a black man, oh, let's get all the facts. Opinionated. If God wanted your opinion, would you be down here?
God created everybody.
People seem to forget about that, don't they?
God wouldn't have put you on this earth if he didn't want you here.
People seem to forget about that, don't they? Hey.
But that doesn't mean that, y'all sit here and talk about that together. I hate to tell you this. A lot of whites do wrong too.
Oh, dear.
And all
God.
cultures also.
That's right.
So it doesn't mean that it's one culture. It's all cultures.
This is not the
Yes.
time. This
Yes.
is not the time
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
Well, if you just say hello.
If you really are
Are
you
you?
need to say hello
Are
back
you?
to your
Do
mother.
we need to do the test?
Oh, I'm not.
Do we need to do the
I'm
test?
far from a Christian. I'm no longer a Christian.
You're a
I'm
Christian.
just a man who understands that there is a God. There's no denying it. There's some type of evil entity. There's no denying that. But I'm a true believer that there's a lot of people, and this is why, mother, I can no longer stand or I can no longer accept the church. It's because the simple fact is they are doing nothing for our people. If you want to tell the truth, the minute the churches start telling the truth, I will accept the churches, but they're not telling the truth. They refuse to tell the truth. They are about.
When was the last time you've been in church to know?
I go to church every day.
No.
I go to church every day.
I mean, not the one on TV. I'm talking about walking to a church.
I don't need to go to church
I'm
on the
just
TV.
asking.
I go to church
Have
right
you
there.
been to church?
Yes.
Listen to me before you answer the whole question.
Have you been to church?
Yes.
When? Thank you. Let it go.
Christmas Eve.
I go to church every day. I talk to him every day.
Okay, I'm not saying you don't talk to him. I'm not saying that. But you're sitting here talking about going to church, and they're not saying that.
Church is in his words.
That's true. But I'm
not
asking.
A building.
I'm still asking a question. When was the last time you stepped into a church?
I don't step into a church.
When was the last time you've been in church?
I don't know. Don't care.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
I mean, because
you're making a big issue. All I said was the last time. Yes, no, I've been one. No, I haven't.
Because church is every day. Fellowship is every day. That's why I don't understand. There was no churches built in Jesus' time.
We're doing good, Wanda.
There was no temples.
Have a little conflict.
Church was everywhere. God even said it in his book.
Church is everywhere.
Church is everywhere.
I just asked a simple question. When was the last time you stepped in a church?
I don't. I refuse.
When, I'm not saying now. When was the last time you were in a church? Can
Today.
You remember?
Today.
Oh my God. Never mind.
I did. I went to a church today. I was inside of one. You asked me when was the last church?
When was the name? What was the name?
I can't say that.
Was it a Baptist, Catholic, Episcopalian, Presbyterian, Methodist?
Baptist, I guess.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
I don't know. Don't really care.
You ain't got the name. You say it was a Baptist, Methodist, Presbyterian.
Anyway, like I said, dear mother, I know I'm your son. your firstborn, and I came out of you. But I can no longer tolerate the church. I do not like what it stands for. And I won't tolerate the church. Because the simple fact is this. I believe in my whole heart, God is the church. We are his sheep. And what we do every day, we praise him. Some don't praise him at all. But I talk to him every day for guidance because I have to have guidance to do the show. I just don't come up every day and just talk crap. I want to make sure that whatever we say on the show is to help future generations, especially my nephews, especially my grandchildren. That's the best I can do. But that's just me.
Well, Wanda wrote a nice long about the fellowship and that. The churches have changed in ways too.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of churches aren't the way they used to be because nowadays churches want to know what job you have, how much money you make, where you work, and that and so forth. Church is supposed to be about surviving the Lord, serving the Lord, and churches are supposed to be about helping the elders and helping others, people, in different things in life.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, it's like business.
It is. It is. And that's why I don't support the church.
Well, I think, you got your small churches, which, I think a lot of people like the smaller churches because, you're more of a family and you do help out people and stuff like that. I mean, you get to the big churches. I know my parents go to a very big church, and yes, I go sometimes. But, we do the boxes for the kids overseas. We also help the homeless. They go feed the homeless, and they help people that if they're on the streets during the winter, they bring them in and let them have a room to sleep in and stuff like that, and help them out. Give clothes to people that are having hard times, they help them out also. It just depends on the church and the churches that you go to.
My grandmother always said you cannot serve two gods, man and God. And today, what are we serving? Because again, like I said, you have a situation here. You're supposed to be a Christian. And all you who don't want to listen to what I'm saying, that's fine. But you claim you're a Christian. So when someone is protesting, a peaceful protest because of the equality of what's going on, and you choose to turn your back, and you're choosing to turn your back because God protested, y'all keep forgetting that. You can flip open all the books you want. God protested everything. He did protest. He protested because his children wasn't supposed to act like that. His children were supposed to follow his word. His children were supposed to do what they were supposed to do according to the words of God. That's why they had commandments. And y'all keep picking and choosing what the hell you want to listen to.
Yeah, you got ones like, yeah, you're right.
God protested everything. So for those who think they know what a true American is, or they think they're Christian, Christianity, I'm truly starting to believe Christianity is phony. I said it, and I'm not ashamed of it. Because it's kind of funny how y'all call yourselves supposedly God's children, but yet y'all do the most heinous crimes and think he ain't watching. You're not supposed to have hatred in your heart at all. You're not supposed to have a hatred for a color or a creed or a sex or a gender. You're not supposed to have hatred. That's not how God works. So my man is right. Antonio's correct. He's perfectly correct. If you're born of love, you're supposed to love everything. So why we got so much greed in the world? Why we got so much corruption in the world? If everything's supposed to be out of the glory of God, then it's supposed to be out of the glory of God. But it's not. And you phony ass people keep making it so. You're phony. You're a hypocrite. And that's exactly the second thing he kept saying. All you people that are hypocrites. You're hypocrites.
No, so don't say that. It's not the church. It's the people.
It's the
People
demons that go to church,
the people
mother.
who in wait, I ain't finished. Who in the church? My son, you don't go to the church for the people. You go for the understanding of God, words, and for getting a blessing. God blesses ones that believe in Him and not the people.
Again, mother, your opinion.
One said that's not everybody.
Again, mother, your opinion. I understand.
Well,
That's your belief.
that's okay, and everybody's going to fight an opinion no matter what. You have your own beliefs. Everybody has their own beliefs. But that doesn't mean just because he has his belief and I have my belief that I need to take him down or he's wrong or whatever. Okay, you have your belief. I have my belief. That's it. Let it go. But some people cannot let that go.
No, they can't.
People think they're right. That's it,
Mhm.
and it's going to be my way. And that's what's wrong with the world right now.
Yeah.
Is that if it's not my way,
We don't see it no other way.
then you don't belong here.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to tell you, this world would be very, very boring if everybody thought the same way.
I don't think it
That's
would.
why God didn't make everybody that way.
I don't think it would.
I mean, you got people that are just like a relationship. You're going to have your beliefs, you're going to have your disbeliefs. You're going to have things you agree on, things you disagree on. But that doesn't mean just because you disagree about something doesn't mean, oh, well, I can't be with you no more. Oh, this, that's okay to have your beliefs.
I told you.
You don't take that away. That's like being in a school. You got kids that believe in Santa Claus and kids that don't believe in Santa Claus.
And what did the kids that don't believe in Santa Claus do? They shit all over the ones that don't that you believe.
Hold up. I had an issue in school for this. Hold on.
Where is it?
I had an issue in this in school one day, and one of the kids says, well, about Santa Claus and this, that, and the other. Shut up. Santa Claus and all that. And I told him, I said, look, this child has this belief. That's their belief. Let it go. You have your belief, and they let it go. Whether you have yours and they have theirs, you have to at least be understanding of what their belief is and your belief is. And you let it go. And don't talk about it no more. There are certain things that people don't talk about. I don't talk about politics with my dad. That is a mistake. That is something that does not work. If it doesn't work, you don't discuss it with that person because you know how it's going to flare up.
One side.
And if it's not that way, then
that's a good
you
point.
go different directions. There's certain people that you can talk to certain things about, and there's some things that you can't talk to people about. And if you can't talk to them people about that, that's fine. Find a person that you can talk to it about that, okay, you're going to have your beliefs. I'm going to have my beliefs. You discuss it. And then once it gets to a point where you think it's going to flare up, it's time to quit and go your own ways.
You ever been through, and then I'm going to go. You ever been through a situation where, like, say, for instance, me and Veronica went somewhere. We got into a major car wreck. But once we were in so much pain, my belief was I knew how to disconnect myself from the pain until the ambulance got there. Veronica Rose didn't. She's that one who didn't believe in Santa. I'm the one who did. See, here's the problem here. But here's the problem here. This is the problem that everybody seems to forget. Belief is the same thing as faith. I have faith that I'm going to be rescued. She doesn't. So what do? Instead of throwing some, oh, girl, we ain't going to get rescued. We're going to die right here. My belief and my faith is, hey, we're going to be okay. She's still screaming, no, we're not. We're going to die. Look at my arm. It's severed. Blood everywhere.
Yeah, you get to that. That's a panic moment, but you got to have somebody that's from the opposite to try to keep you calm and to try to be there for you and say, hey, I'm going to show you that we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because when they show up and then you realize they're here and you're okay, then you start believing. Sometimes when you tell people stuff, because I have some people like that, you have to show them, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not going down that road. But anyway, you have to show them. Sometimes people are like, oh, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Sometimes you have to push them out there and show them. it's okay. If I didn't think it was okay, I wouldn't do it. If I thought there was danger, I'm not going to do it. You know, it's just sometimes you got those friends that are there, and they know that they're there for you. Then you have some of those friends that try to pull you in a direction that you don't need to be taking.
Trumpsters.
You know, go down the road.
All this hatred of people. But look, that's another subject for another day. I'm ready to relax now because I had to work all day. I'm tired. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Wanda said you're absolutely correct. From what we're talking about, excuse me.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I have to read my thing.
Oh, read your thing.
This is what if?
What if?
What if?
What if?
You found a portal to the future, but you didn't know if you could ever come back to the present. Would you step into it?
Hell no.
It's taking you to the future. Okay, say right now, we're going through what we're going through right now. And there was a portal. Would you step through it to go to the future
Hell no.
to see what's going on? But it's a one-way trip.
Nope.
You ain't coming back.
Nope. Because I'm liable to be married to my ex-wife for some dumb crap. Oh.
Let's talk about now. You are not there with that one.
I have no luck. My future would have been like yesterday.
You never know.
Anyway, I love you, Mom. Thank you for watching.
Oh, should I ask this one the trivia question?
No, we'll save it for YouTube Tuesday.
Okay.
I gladly bought that.
All right, but if you do, and you want to put there where you would travel, then let us know. It's so true. It's touching subject, but just think about it. Who do you call when you are in trouble or you are in pain? Your mother!
Oh.
Hi, Ruth, Wanda, thank y'all for listening, and the other ones that are listening and watching. You all have a good one, but you be nice.
You know, my contract was up now 49 years ago. It's in 2 months. So I don't know why.
Your contract never ends. Your contract never ends. Contract never ends.
Contract is dead.
Welcome to YAJ.
Peace out. Everybody have a good weekend. We'll see
There's
you
a
on
Santa
Tuesday.
Claus.